Welcome back everyone. This video shows the first 2 days of a 3-day trip up to the Highlands. On the first day, I was fishing a couple of lochs that I had never been to before, but by the time I got there, the weather had turned absolutely terrible. I did get a little clear patch of weather later on in the day, and I managed to catch the only fish of the day.
Well, that's one way to beat the blank.
On the second day, I was going to a more familiar loch. This is the loch that I caught my PB out of last year. The weather wasn't great on that trip either, but it was a lot colder this year. It really didn't feel like the middle of August, and the wind was really strong as well.
There it is. Made it back. I'm going to start off at what I thought was the best part last year, which is about halfway up this left hand side. I'm so excited for this. I've been waiting all year to come back up to here.
I fished at all the spots that I caught fish at last year, and I wasn't having any interest at all. I had changed flies quite a few times, and I was starting to think it was going to be a repeat of the day before, with no fish. But eventually I found somewhere that was holding a couple of fish, and I got on a fly that was working.
Yes! First fish on of the trip. Half decent one as well. Not quite ready. Strong fish.
I was so happy to finally be hooked into a fish. I had probably been fishing for about 8 or 9 hours on this trip so far. So I was delighted that I finally had a trout on, and not just a minnow.
Yes! Nice fish, about a pound. I'll just get the hook out and give you a wee look.
Whoops. Didn't get a chance to show him off.
Wasn't a very smooth release. I was trying to show him underwater, but at least we're off the blank.
This is the claret and grouse that I finally managed to catch a fish on. I switched the camera off here to save battery, and of course, a couple of casts later.
Oh, missed all the jumps. Just a little one, this one. Very welcome though, especially after yesterday. Whoa, I just about fell in there. Hopefully get a bit better of a release on this one. I'll just get the hook out. That went a bit smoother that time.
That fish put up a bit of a fight for its size, and there was a lot of jumping and splashing. So I headed round to give that area a little rest and fished another likely looking spot. I didn't get any takers here, so I moved back round to the spot that I'd caught the fish at. But I put a big lure on in the hopes that I could pick up one of the monster fish that I know are in here. That did feel like a good fish for the second that I had it on. I didn't have to wait too long for another take though. It was just a very greedy little fish though.
That is not the fish I expected to take that. Really quite dark fish in this loch. Still a nice flashy gold on the gills though. There he goes. Superb. I'm glad we found where the fish are today, because it's been a tough couple of days and the wind's been brutal as well, so just glad to be finally getting some fish. Just noticed I must have netted another wee frog there at the same time, just sitting in the net.
It was getting quite late in the day, so I worked my way back down to the bottom of the loch, fishing at a few spots as I went. And at the last spot that I was going to try, I finally managed to hook another fish, but it done a bit of a magic trick at the end. I have no idea what happened, and I somehow managed to net a rock instead of the fish.
Oh no! The fish got off and I landed a rock.
I'll blame that on being so cold and hungry. It definitely isn't just me being an idiot. There's no chance of that. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all again soon. Cheers.